Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to be drawing Ochaco from My Hero Academia, also known as Uravity. Her powers are that she can float. I don't actually know every single bit of her power set because, truth be told, I read up to maybe volume 12 or 14. It was shortly after All Might lost One for All. It was when he did United States of Smash. And like I read a little bit further beyond that, and then I just kind of stopped because I had caught up, and I was just waiting for there to be like a huge thing where like there was a huge backlog, and that backlog became so huge that I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna wait till My Hero finishes before I actually start giving it a chance. Well, giving it a chance. I already gave it a chance. I like My Hero Academia. It's a good show. A good manga, really good art style. I love it a whole lot. Ochako is not my favorite character in the series, though. My favorite character in the series has to be the main character's mom, Inko Midoriya. She is so damn cute, and I want to protect her. But anyways, very topical video, I think, because My Hero did end, and I did jump ahead and read the final chapter, mostly to see what the big deal was, because everyone was making so many jokes about Deku working at McDonald's or something, or how Deku had like a really bad ending. And I read it, and I'm like, actually isn't even anywhere near as bad as people made it out to be. They legit just made things up, like misinformation being spread just for the sake of a joke, which the joke was pretty funny initially, but then it just got a little too grating, and now there's like a whole bunch of infighting, I guess. I don't really know. From what I understand, a bunch of people on Twitter don't like it, but I do my best to stay away from Twitter because Twitter is so freaking toxic. Like, you go on there and you will feel miserable, I promise you. But yeah, My Hero, man, it's hard to believe that My Hero is actually over. Now, I'm not stupid. I know that there's probably going to be a spin-off series or like a sequel series about like the next generation of heroes or something, the same way there was for Boruto, the same way there is for there might be for Bleach, and of course Dragon Ball Super. So I don't think that My Hero is truly over, but the main story being over is, oh my goodness, that's insane. And everyone says that My Hero fell off. I personally cannot attest to that because, again, I have not kept up with it. Although now I'm probably going to start rereading it and actually experiencing the entire story. It'll be a while. I'm still like really hype into Chainsaw Man, so it'll be a while before I actually devote myself to reading another manga right now, because I'm one of those idiots that can only read like maybe one manga at a time before I get really distracted. But yeah, there was also just the whole stench of the fandom that really made me stay away from My Hero for the longest time, which honestly is very unfair. It was unfair to do as to the series. It was unfair to do, like, I don't really like blaming, a series worth on how the fans react to it. You know what I mean? There was just so much about My Hero that I liked. I mean, and of course I would say things like, "Oh, My Hero is awesome," and then someone's like, "Yeah, I liked it better when it was called Sky High," and I'm like, what do you get out of telling me these things? Like, what? I don't understand why people, when it comes to My Hero, are so friggin' condescending. Either it's the best thing ever and other anime don't compare to it, or it's the worst thing ever. It fell off so hard, and because a lot of people make things like, oh, well, Deku, you know, fuck Deku because he didn't put in the work to become a hero, ignoring the fact that being a hero isn't just punching bad guys. Being a hero is inspiring and uplifting others, helping people see better in themselves. That's what a real hero is. Like, look at Superman. Some of my favorite Superman stories aren't even Superman fighting some big evil bad guy. It's Superman proving a point. And that point is that why wouldn't the most powerful man in the world just be a good guy? You know what I mean? Hope. And that's kind of what My Hero represents to me, which I really, really like that. It's good to have a series that's very hopeful about people. And everyone says, oh, well, Deku becoming a teacher is bad. But you don't realize that teachers in Japan are very, very respected. And, you know, I can't speak too much on it because, again, I'm not an expert on the series or the franchise. I just know that I like the designs. I like the characters. I really like the themes behind it. And I did like that ending despite not knowing how exactly they got there. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything for those. Well, I guess I kind of did spoil things, didn't I? Oh well. Well, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this drawing. Like this was a drawing that I honestly did. I started it in stream earlier today, and I just kind of went with it, dude. I just did it as best as I could. Some of my finest work, I feel. I just finished this drawing like maybe half an hour ago. I'm very proud of it. But yeah, definitely check out My Hero Academia if you like superhero stuff. Check my stuff out too. You can support me via Ko-fi if you want to. You can actually suggest a next drawing. If there's something you really want me to draw in a video, go ahead and hit me up on Ko-fi. Give me like $5 or $10. Let me know what you want me to draw, and I'll draw for you. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this drawing. I've said drawing a lot. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, I'll see you guys in the next drawing video. I do not have any idea who it's going to be, so it's going to be a surprise. I've been your host, Jay, and I will see you guys next time.